Hello everyone, welcome back to another question and answer. I haven't done this in fucking forever. I really haven't done this in a while. I usually would do it like really often, but whatever. Let's start with the questions. Hi Shane, hello. I love you still. I know. Could you buy a balloon with helium and make your voice sound funny? Also, you have to record it. Maybe. If I get round to it and remember, I guess. Can you start a series with Yami where you guys go on either Omegle or Chat Roulette, because watching you guys react to that nonsense that goes on there is pretty funny. Also, you might run into a fan and make their day by meeting you. Possibly. I mean, I don't know. Me and Aaron don't live together anymore, so we can't really do that right now, but you know. Who do you think will win this current Champions League? Barcelona. I'm a United fan as well, but they're so good. So when's the next prank you pull on Aaron? He's moved out! I rate, comment, subscribe. Of course you don't want to play Majora's Mask yet. You have to play the Ocarina of Time first. I won't be playing the Ocarina of Time, guys. I'll tell you that for sure. I didn't play it as a kid, so I'm not going to be playing it now. Are you stronger than the average Shane? And it's fucking cold in Ireland too. I am actually quite strong. My body's just built big anyway. Shane, I have one question, but I wanted to let you know that I've been subbed to you since you was a small channel, below 300 subs. Thank you. And keep up the good work and consider making league videos. I've got an idea for league videos, guys. The question is, what would you do if Yami came into your bedroom, sat down, had a wank, and come all over you? Punch him in the face really hard. Shane, do you accept my challenge to a children's card game to the death? Yes. Do you like The Walking Dead? Never seen it. Also, Shane, don't want to sound like a total dick. Could you look at my channel? Don't you dare subscribe. Just look, please. Okay, this is X Multi Gamers HD. Let's have a look, see at his channel. 143 subscribers, 7,000 views. Draw my thing with Ultimate Dizzy numero 1. League. It just seems like a regular gaming channel with Slender. Just looks like a regular channel. If you guys like that kind of thing and I'm not giving you enough, go look at his channel, I guess. Would you have any advice to make my laptop quicker? It's a dual core 6GB RAM and 500 gig memory and plays Metal Gear Solid 1 on an emulator. I have no clue. I have no fucking clue. I'm not kind of, you know. Rate, comment, subscribe. What are your favourite shows at the moment? Dexter, Breaking Bad. Those two. Just those two. Scare Yami much. In real, I don't know. Just scare him. It's kind of hard at the moment. He doesn't live here. I'm going to cry. Let's set the scene here. Aaron ejaculates mash into your eyes, leaving you blind, but what? What? But you gain the ability to control all the mash in the world? Would you ever explode Aaron from the inside with his own mash you learned he was plotting to take it? What the fuck? Just what the fuck? My sister is 12. I wouldn't be happy with Justin Bieber having sex with her. No one would. What reason did you buy an Xbox 360 if you never use it? Rate, comment, subscribe. Well, I was going to make Gears videos at one point because it looked fun, but I just never got an HD PVR and a TV. Ever played WoW? If so, what faction race class? I played it for like all of an hour and then got bored. Who do you think the best male solo singer of all time is? And who do you think is the best female solo singer? I would say best singer Michael Jackson. Best female... I really don't know. I don't really care too much for women in music. I don't know. It's just... I don't know. It's just pure sex all the time, you know? I'm a sexy girl, boo 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 doo doo. What's Shane's last name, anyone? It's Jennings. Jennings, Jennings. Look me up on Facebook, guys. 2 questions. How many subs do you wish you had by the end of the year, 2012 and 2013? And do you and Yami have a drinking problem? Just kidding. No, we don't have a drinking problem. As far as how many subs do I wish to have, I think I will have around... I'm going to estimate 6,500 by... No. I'm going to estimate a good estimate of... what could we have? Let's think. Let's say I can get 35 a day. 35 a day, about 100 days. 3,500. So let's think. I'd be about 7,000 subs, I think. I hope 7,000 subs. Can you say toy boat 5 times really fast? I really can't. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. I can't do it fast. Toy boat. Do you have a job? I do not. Not yet. Shane, since you are not a YouTube partner, you should consider checking out TGN.TV. You can become a YouTube partner through them. They put a lot of games, cool games out on their channel. No, I've been offered them twice. I refuse to go with them. I think they're really shady. They seem it, at least. Something seems really wrong about it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've heard some really bad stories. Will you do a Pokemon Black and White walkthrough 2? Yes, I will be. Can you play some Amnesia the Dark Descent? Yes, I started yesterday. Slender is not simple, Shane. Never say that. It is simple. It's a very simple game. That's what makes it so good. Try to guess where this is from. How'd you get killed by a motherfucking paralyzed tailor? Oh god, that's what's that from? It's what's that show? Game Grumps. Also, could you name your next Pokemon Hawking in memory, special baby? Rate, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I think Hawking would be my next one. I want to keep him permanently paralyzed. What does your average day consist of? A lot of videos. Hey Shane, I actually have a few questions if you don't mind. Where did the whole rate, comment, subscribe thing come from? That was kind of an inside joke with the Game Grumps. They did it a few times, and I loved it, and it just kind of came mine. Also, how much do you weigh and how tall are you? I'm 5'11.5" and I weigh about 15.5 stone. Figure, just put it in and like Google, and it'll sort out for you. And lastly, is Yami still angry at you for destroying your guy's house in Minecraft? Of course he isn't. Hey Shane, what type of music do you like, and do you play any instruments? I don't play any instruments. Type of music, from Japanese to old 80s stuff, blah blah blah. Do you ever lick a girl's vagina? That's a stupid question. What are your thoughts on John Cena? Me? I personally think he's overrated and boring to watch. I think John Cena's great. I'm not a massive fan of the whole boring ass thing, but he's a big draw. He can wrestle better than most people believe he can. He's a great guy. You know, he's great for the business. He's great for kids. And honestly, I think us older people really need someone to root against. You know, we really need that. I guess us clutching at straws, waiting for the next guy to take over Cena or Cena becoming a bad guy, something we kind of need. Mrs. Sarah Heimley, was it Heimley? Or something like that, Hemley, says, marry me. And I say, send me a picture, send me your Facebook, your Skype, and we'll see. Shane, what age are you? I'm 25 years old. Aaron, how long do you hang out with Yummy? Aaron? Arrow. At the moment, not much, because he's moved away. But before that, not much either. Could you consider playing Super Meat Boy? I love your games, Jamie. I'll have a look at it. Hey Shane, have you played Amnesia? And do you have any pets? Don't have any pets? Start playing Amnesia. I think you could record a little louder. I can't go more loud and I can't hear you. Well, I've sorted that out. Do you want to be considered the faggiest, most homosexual, homophobic hypocrite in the world and get all the perks being famous? You know, I saw this, and I think this is to do with when I said that I have a visceral problem with gay people. And this is that, you know, my feeling when I think of gay people, gay men having sex, not women. It is a visceral, disgusted, kind of feel sick thing. I don't have a problem with sick people, with gay people. In fact, I've had a couple of friends very recently that I found out who are gay. And you know the first thing I thought to myself, good. I'm really glad for them. Because I know that they're going to be so much happier out of the closet than they were in. I'm still friends with them. I don't have a problem with them. I don't treat them any differently. I just don't want them to kiss in front of me. You know? It's because, you know, I, as a man, my, you know, in the brain, the evolutionary blah, 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 means that I like women and I don't like men. And when I think of a man having sex with a man, you know, it's kind of like there's no upside. There's no girl there, you know? So I think the word homophobe is thrown around far too liberally. I really do. I have no problem with gay people. But at the same time, you know, there's a visceral reaction. There should be. You know, I'm straight. I should have that reaction. So yeah, I think homophobes thrown around far too much. Shane, do you think you could win a duel with any of the character decks from Yu-Gi-Oh! Any generation? Maybe. I'd have to look at them. Do you believe all things happen for a reason? No, not really. But I do believe that things that happen in the past shouldn't be changed. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, we should go back and stop Hitler or stuff like that. I just think, we've gotten to this point now, we're an okay society. If you change anything back there, boom, we could have fucking nuked ourselves. Do you think the 9/11 was an Al-Qaeda attack or was it an inside job? What's your opinion on the American government? I really don't know. I don't follow it too much. As far as 9/11 being an Al-Qaeda attack, I do believe that it was. I don't know. I at least hope it was, because I mean I wouldn't want fucking the American government to be that snake oil and all that bullshit. Hey, when I see you in PAX, I offer you a drink. Nah. When I see you in PAX, my god, people, get some fucking good grammar. I read it like I see it. Hey, when I see you in PAX, can I offer you a drink? Finishing PAX and do a vlog with you. Yeah, sure, why not? Thanks for checking out my channel. Made just like you more than Yamina. Okay, thanks. Do you enjoy StarCraft? Never played it. If you haven't played it, check it out. I've heard I've heard it's got a massive learning curve, and I'd rather not go into that, and I'd rather push on with League of Legends. Hello, Shane. Thanks for answering my question. Answering my question? Okay. You're planning on playing Amnesia Custom Stories. I think it'd be fun to see. I will do it as soon as I'm done playing through. Second curiosity question. What kind of music do you most listen to? Japanese or 80s or anything I like. Have a nice day. Thank you. I see you like playing some scary games. What scary games have you played in general? I play Slender. I've played all the Slenders. And I've played Survivors, and I've played Amnesia now. I also think it's cool you play Final Fantasy games. Even cooler in my book, man. I know. Will you do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle City deck profile? Maybe. How old are you and Aaron? I'm 25, he's 21. Would you do a Nightmare House 2 playthrough? I've heard good things about that. I probably will. P.S. You're awesome for answering every question, Mike. I know. What's your favourite game? Tough to say. Really is. Final Fantasy 10, 8, 7, not 9. Legend of Dragoon, Alex Kidd, League of Legends. Can you say Devin Goods? Devin Goods! Hi, hello. I wrote to comment to subscribe. Thanks. Yeah, I know what you mean. I asked it and everything. That is awesome that you answered. Can I do the same and copy this video, post? I mean, if English is your first language, could you type so, you use commas and stuff? Because it's hard for me to read. If it's not your first language, then I'm giving you a free pass, because I know how hard it is to fucking, yeah. But I can't understand that one. Being a rogue deck builder sucks unless you are good at building decks. It's true. You have to be very good. I've seen so many people try and build like Crystal Beasts and suck really hard. I just went to a Raw house show and CM Punk lost to Big Show from DQ. Yeah, house shows tend to have one of those dark main events. Shane, first of all, say Devin Scope and Devin Goods. Devin Scope! Devin Goods! So Yami can hear. He can't hear. Would you rather have to cut off your dick into little pieces, put some chili, lemon, salt, and feed it to your mum? Afterwards, dump a whole bottle of alcohol on it really slowly. Or would you put vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry ice cream on your mum's pussy? What the No, I'm not even answering that. No one talks about my mum like that. Have you ever played Final Fantasy VI? Yes. I never played it as a kid, but I played it when I was older. But yeah, I've played it a bit, not a fantastic amount. Can you play more horror games? Maybe co-op with Aaron. Definitely more horror games. I'll see what I can do about Aaron. Have you ever heard of The Amazing Atheist or Mr. Repzion on YouTube? Heard of The Amazing Atheist? I don't like him. If you ever heard of Thunderfoot, go see him. He's much better. And if you did, rate, comment, subscribe. Hey Shane, love your videos, bro. It would mean a lot if you could check out my channel and maybe you could just give me some advice, etc. Thanks, and rate, comment, subscribe. Alright, this is the Araka. Oops. Alright, he's playing a bit of Amnesia, custom stories. He's got 14 subscribers, 1,900 video views over a lot of time. Let's have a look at how many videos he's made. He's got quite a lot, actually. I would definitely give this guy a try. Not an amazing amount, but you know, how many? This is actually, he hasn't been posting that often, but you know, you got to start somewhere. He's got some nice thumbnails and stuff, so he's kind of putting some effort into it. Does the thought of over 3,000 people watching you on camera make you feel uncomfortable? Are you more comfortable on camera than on stage in front of 3,000? I'm very comfortable sitting here in front of, like, even if there was 100,000, I'd feel comfortable. As far as sitting on stage, like I will be at EGL 8, that might be a bit more daunting, but who knows. Have you ever been in a fist fight? Explain what happened and who got ass raped, beaten. I've had a few fights in my life, but pretty much when I was younger. I've kind of stayed out of trouble since then, but got my ass beaten once by a girl. I beat a guy up one time. I think that's it. I really do. But I know I can handle myself. You know, like if someone started on me, I would. Well, yeah. But yeah, I can handle myself. I just know I can. I'm a very big guy as well. I'm quite. You know, I'm a big guy. Did you like Chris Benoit? I loved him. I thought he was one of the greatest to ever be in a wrestling ring. It's really, really sad that he died. Really sad. Sad what happened to his family as well. It's a real shame that people don't understand that he was ill. He was pretty much mentally ill. He didn't know what he was doing. And so many people say, oh, of course he knew what he was doing. It's been proven pretty much. The WWE doesn't want to acknowledge it, but my God, look at the evidence and you'll see that he was not mentally fit to do anything. I can see why he did what he did. It's sad, but what can you do? Hello from Australia again. Hi. My question is, do you have childhood memory of playing your first ever arcade cabinet game? Mine was Final Fight when I was 7, played as Guy. And would you ever buy an arcade cabinet? And what games would you have built in? Thanks, rate, comment, subscribe. Thing is, we didn't have many of these. Like in England, unless you were at the beaches and stuff. But there was one gaming thing that I played as a kid, and it was the Simpsons arcade game. And it was really good. And you could play as one of the 4, and there was 4 players. And it was across the road from where I used to live in this club. It was really cool. It cost 10p a go. It was great. It was one of the best games. It really was. What is your opinion on the Islamic Prophet Muhammad? Wow, we're going deep here. And the manner in which Islamics seem to expect the rest of the world to censor their use of his image. Is it fair to expect this, or does it seem to fuel racial prejudice and religious segregation? I think it's wrong for them to expect everyone else to conform to what they believe, you know, as a faith. And, you know, it's... If you don't believe in it, you shouldn't have to conform to what other people, you know, believe in. I mean, there is the right to believe in what you want, even though a lot of places, you know, that really doesn't hold true. Like in America, there's a huge stigma against being an atheist. I just think the people who do those things about Muhammad, you know, they should be able to do what they want. And, you know, throwing your toys out of the pram doesn't help it. And eventually, I'd hope that they'd get over it. But something tells me that there's going to be a lot more violence until that happens. And it's sad. It's a real sad part of our world. Alright. You misunderstood my question on your last video. CM Punk wasn't getting cheered, he was drawing heat. But enough heat that Cena was being cheered by the entire arena. That is so rare nowadays. Kinda. It depends on where you go. It really is. But yeah, I kinda get what you're saying. Do more co-op face cam with Yummy, that would be awesome. Don't forget your ice cream. We'll see what we can do. Can I add you on Facebook? Yep, I'm Shane Jennings. Hey Shane, have you got any pets? If no, would you get any? I can't have pets because I live in a flat, an apartment. Are you gonna get Amnesia the Dark Said? Yes, I've already got it. Yo, 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 what's your best tag team ever? The New Age Outlaws. Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. Fucking fantastic, great. Do you plan on doing any games like Super Meat Boy? Yes, I am. Are you becoming bald, a bit fat, and a bit gay? The way you act is becoming a bit different. Thanks! Thanks a fucking lot! What's your favourite game console? What's my favourite console? I really don't know. They're all fucking great. Shane, in one of your question and answer videos, here's a big one. You said how you hated religion at times stops the advancement of science, like stem cells and cancer, etc. My question for you is, do you think it's scientifically unethical to use embryonic stem cells to prolong human life, even though it means sacrificing a potential life? I know this is a very touchy subject for people, but I only wanted to hear your opinion. I hope no hate comes from it. You're awesome, Shane. As far as I'm concerned, a human life isn't until you're born, It's like, if you have a miscarriage, you don't have a funeral for the fetus. It's not considered a brother or a sister. It's considered, it's not considered living yet. As soon as it's born, it becomes a person. You give it a name. So, as far as that goes, I mean that's a lot bigger than an embryonic stem cell. Well, an embryo. What am I talking about? An embryo, you see. And lots of like most eggs that actually get fertilized end up just not sticking in the uterus, so they just go out anyway. They get flushed out. So there are so many potential lives that get lost anyway. Over and over and over, just because of nature, just because of how our bodies work. And I can't see why people get so crazy over just a few cells being, born. I mean, God, I scratch my skin, cells have fallen off. Just because it could be a person doesn't mean it is. And I kind of stick by the whole miscarriage thing, People, it does hurt people, People get kind of a bit, not a bit upset, you know what I mean, right? It wrecks people sometimes. But it's never considered a person, by law, at the very least. And if by law it's not considered a person, then it's, if you go all the way back to the embryo, let alone a fetus. I mean, fuck, I don't really like the idea of a fetus being used, but, it completely depends on what you believe. As far as the law goes, it's fine. I think it should anyway. And anyway, we're the human race. We have to advance, or else we're going to be left behind and we're going to all die out. Rey Mysterio vs. Kane. Who would win? Reasons why. Kane. Look at Money in the Bank. How do you feel about the death penalty? Do you agree or disagree with it? Remember when I was in class last year and we had a debate about this? I was the only person who advocated against it. And this is purely and solely because you could be wrong. The jury could be wrong, the judge could be wrong, everyone could be wrong. Person dies and then they find evidence to show that they couldn't have killed that person. And they're dead, At least when you imprison someone for a while, they can be let out and, you can sue and all that stuff and you can get something back. With the death penalty you can't. I mean, God, I'd prefer that people who who are on death row or life sentence for murder or whatever, proper life sentences shouldn't have as many rights as much as a lot of other people in prisons. Because you've got life in prison. But I just can't advocate the death penalty just because it could be wrong. And even though some people do deserve to die, it's not worth it. Maybe letting them live a horrible, miserable 20 years is better than them getting an easy way out and never having to feel all that pain. Hi Shane, my name is Cody. You should know me from Facebook. But recently, you and Yami have inspired me to start working out. Could you give me some advice or information that could help me on my new adventure of becoming healthy and getting in shape? Don't lose motivation. Don't lose motivation. Don't weigh yourself. Do not weigh yourself. Just keep pushing on. Eat well. Eat meals. Don't snack. Eat fruit, veg. And work hard. That's pretty much it. I wonder if Yami ever feels weird or bothered by you talking about his problems in your vlogs. If Aaron had a problem, he'd have told me a long time ago. He's pretty open, I'm pretty open, both pretty open. Last question, how are your grades when you were in school? Fucking fantastic, I'm so fucking smart! I'm just a very, very good student. But I had to leave, well, I pretty much dropped out of school when I was 14 because of problems. But yeah. That's another story for another day. Alright guys, that's the end. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you next time. Bye.